This is the first regular season game. We get Chip. Bigger they are, the harder they fall. I really can't hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
I can hear you okay. Hey guys in the truck. Hello.
Hello?
Can you turn up my mic to Elmer's, my headset to Elmer's? He can't hear me at all.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Good. Listen guys. All right, Elmer, here we go, baby. After a disappointing loss last week to Edgewood, see what they can do against Norwood. I mean, the real test is going to be, was Edgewood really that good, or are we going to have a questionable season here?
Well, Chip, I did go to the showing of the Edgewood tape with Coach Seipel, and I'll tell you that the Edgewood defensive line and their linebackers were very excellent, and the reason why we had trouble moving on the ground was because of their quickness and size. And I'm just going to tell you that
they were blitzing every other play.
They were blitzing. They were in our backfield. And conversely, the Indian Hill defense gave them fits, the same type of fits. And that certainly is a cause for optimism here.
Well, I agree with you. And last week, quite honestly, I think we had more guys going two ways than they did, and we were winning.
I think that we had 4 guys going both ways, which really is as few guys going both ways as we had for the past 5 seasons.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm just talking about Edgewood.
And I think it was a hot night. It was a very pressure kind of playoff type atmosphere.
Absolutely.
And I think that some of the guys got worn out. I think we used Ollie Kindle too much early and asked him to do too much for the team. And I think this week we're going to see a couple other tailbacks in the mix today. I think we'll see David Kiriakis get the ball. I know we'll see Andre get the ball. Well, I think that you might see Brandon Davis, the sophomore sensation on the JV team. He just tore him up every time he gets his hands on the ball. And I think he's going to get a couple carries tonight. You see Brandon out there, number 21 on the kickoff team. The kickoff teams are made up generally of sophomore and junior players who
JV players.
Yeah, we got number 18, Alex Cole out there. Number 20 is
the budding star, Alex Cole.
John Brown's number 20. Number 30 is Ben Mills. Ben Mills, this is Ben's first time out. He's as a senior, and I've heard good reports about Ben and his aggressive nature and how hard he hits people. He's a tight end. He's backing up Matt Feigelson right now. We got 48. 48 was a star of last week's game. That was Brandon Baldwin. We're going to keep.
Brandon's unbelievable.
Oh, we'll keep our eye on Brandon because he is. All right, here we go.
Zach Min turned to kick off.
The first play of Indian Hill's home season.
About the 15, and they do a little handoff going around the left side. He's around left end, and he stopped about the 25-yard line. Number 21, Brandon Davis.
This is number 6, Matt Murphy. We're going to keep a good eye on Matt Murphy. He's known as the fastest man in Norwood. That's his reputation. He was all over the field. He was all over the field last week against Taylor. He ran a couple long interception back for a touchdown. He ran a kickoff return back for a touchdown, and he ran a 59-yard play from the line of scrimmage. So
bad night, let's see what our defense can do. Much fun at defense this year, and they played very well last week. Handoff around left side. Let's there he is, number 6. That's what we're talking about. That's Murphy, and he just outran the end around there.
Well, Norwood's coming into this game with a lot of optimism. I mean, they took care of a good Taylor team. They beat them pretty handily. They actually suspended the game on Friday night and played it again on Saturday, and Norwood pretty much blew Taylor out. Now, we've handled the Norwood club pretty easily over the past 2 years, but they think they're better this year. They got a senior quarterback, Adam Rich, who comes in, with a lot of experience, and they got number 6, who was Matt Murphy, was a defensive player. He led the city in interceptions last year.
John Parent turned that in. Walterman and Kiriakis cut him down. Real nice job by John Parent turning that play in.
David Kiriakis in on that play. That was a good team tackle. never let him get his legs up from under him and turn upfield. And that's, you know, when you have a fast back, this guy reminds me of a Sweeney-like player.
Yep.
Matt Murphy, number 6.
Well, that's why it's imperative these defensive ends, you know, don't let him outside, the outside linebacker. You've got to cut him in because he's got enough pursuit.
Yeah, I think
can't let him get wide.
The scouting report is Adam Rich goes to the shotgun quite a bit, and here he is at the shotgun right now. He's got 3 wide receivers out on both sides. Little rollout.
He'll throw deep downfield, and it's overthrown. Looks like it was intended for 33. It's going to be Eric Shaw. Little overthrown.
Well, he had some time back there, but he got that one a little high, and I think we had some good coverage out there.
Coverage was excellent.
Very good. Yeah, he was well defended by number 39 on the Braves, who is.
That's Adu. Sean.
Yeah, Sean Adu. He's
played a good game against Edgewood.
Good cover man. Our corners are good. They're fast. They're experienced. Sean Adu and Andre Willis on the other side.
We got Kuzno at safety. We got 3rd and 11 here. Big play for the Braves.
No, they're going to throw it again. Another
again.
rollout.
He's got plenty of time. Back to pass, and he throws behind his receiver.
Ollie Kendall made a good defensive play to knock that down.
Very nice. Kendall knocks it down, and again, that was to Shaw, and the pass was knocked down by Ollie Kendall. Real nice play by Ollie. He had plenty of time, but nobody else.
Right. Huge difference between Edgewood's size and team speed. And we see these Norwood kids. Yeah. I mean, there's just a big difference.
Edgewood was very, very fast. Right. Fast and big. Andre Willis and Court Kuzno back. Colt Kuzno, excuse me. I don't think Court's in there.
No, I don't think so. He'd be a good addition.
That'd be nice, though, wouldn't it? Oh, he slipped. Man, had a little alley around the right side, slipped after a couple yards, but good field position for the Braves at about the 38-yard line.
Cole's a tough kid. He makes that play. He gets the pass, makes that initial move, and if he didn't have his foot slip out from under him, he'd had some good positive yardage. But
I told him to wear spikes today, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Zummi's Zander under center. Here's the center. Is the quarterback under center. And Zummi had a rough week last week because of that blitz we were talking about with Edgewood. So let's see if we can get a better day today. As they hand off to Ollie Kendall, nice, right up the middle, about 9 or 10 yards. That's what we were expecting last week. Big linebackers and linemen from Edgewood were stopping us, but that's a good sign there when Ollie gets 10 on the first carry.
Yeah, he made an initial move to his right, right inside the hole,
little stutter step,
and then got some good forward momentum and picked up a first down on our first carry. So good job, Ollie.
Good, nice to see.
Very, very nice night here at the Tomahawk Stadium.
Overlooking Mount Tomahawk.
Mount Tomahawk.
Yes. We're gonna put a flag up there. We're gonna have ski lessons this winter. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Braves.
Kyle Arnold and John Perrin out flanked to the left.
Strong left.
Yeah.
Zumps back, throws right over the middle. Ollie Kendall, he's got it. Good for the first down, about a 13-yard gain. Just a real quick look up and catch that ball right away. Didn't drop back at all. Very quick release by Zummi.
Two very good plays to start off the game.
Nice to see him mix it up a little bit here.
Both plays to Ollie. I think one of the things that we have to diversify the offense a little bit. We have to give Ollie some blows here. So look for somebody else to get the ball on this play.
They were a little too predictable last week. Hewlin split wide right. The handoff up the middle to Moore, and David turns all the way for about an 8-yard gain. Very nice line surge. Get those legs pumping.
Quick hitter to David Moore up the middle. Just follow the left guard right through the defense. Picked up a good 7-8 yards. Again, our offensive line is very, very good. Across the front, we've got big number 62, James Lyman in there. We got Pritz at center. We got Simon at left guard. Boardman at right guard. It's just that they're a very experienced, very big, very strong offensive line, and they're doing their job here today.
Zummi rolling to his left, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of maybe a couple.
Looked like Zummi wanted to run the option here, and there was just nowhere for him to go.
It looked like the right side of their defensive line got penetration and really busted that play up before he start.
Loss of 2 on that play, looked like.
Make it 3rd and 3, long 3 or 4. So let's see if the Braves can convert here. Good field position. Down about the 32.
Indian Hill brings the plays in by swapping wide receivers. Nick Hewlin is in now, bringing Zummy the play from up in the booth here. Offense coordinator Bert Shears is right next to us, and he's concentrating on the play calling. Johnny Parent. Jet sweep.
Right there it goes. Oh, it slipped, but he still got it. Nice move by John. I'll tell you, this is all new turf on this field as of about a week and a half ago. Looks like they have a little bit of footing problem out there. John's down. I hope he didn't sprain an ankle.
You know, I'm not sure he hit the turf though. I think that was in the regular grass part of the field.
Yeah, it was right on the edge of it there. You can see the turf's torn up a little bit. Looks like river foam. No, it's better than that.
Actually, the field looks pretty good today. I mean,
yeah. Hard to get that grass to grow in this weather. It's nice to have a little turf out there for a change. Another penny to John Parent. He's still down. It looks like they're looking at a knee or an ankle, unfortunately. Terry's out there.
John's a tough part of this team. You know, he's one of the guys that goes both ways. I expect him to shake this off and come back in the ball game.
He'd be a big loss. It looks like it's his left ankle or his left knee. He's standing up now.
We got a third down on the marker, but I'm sure this is a fourth down.
They're helping him off. That's not good.
Right.
It is the left ankle, left knee. Well, let's hope it's nothing serious here. But when he went around the right side there, he tried to cut up, and it looked like his leg went right out from under. I think that's when he wrenched it. And he kept his balance, got a couple more yards, and it's going to be close for a first down.
Very, very soft out there.
He did get the first down.
All right, good job, John. Let's hope he's all right here, nothing serious. He's an integral part of this offense and defense.
Good to see the side coming.
All right, reset we got a 1st and 10.
Ball's about, looks like 22.
Clock is running with about 7:45 left in the first quarter.
Braves have a nice drive going here. Mixed it up well. Brandon Hammers in the slot, left slot 32. It's a handoff to Ollie up the middle. He gets about 3 or 4 yards, maybe 5.
There was a big hole there. Ollie had a lot of room. You know, he didn't get touched till he was beyond the line of scrimmage.
Line's getting good surge. They're pushing that defensive line, and Norwood's back. It's a good sign.
Norwood has some decent sized defensive linemen. Both tackles are pretty big.
Nice drive by the Braves. Started about the 32, their own 32, and they're now down to about the 22 of Norwood, 23.
You see John Parent getting his ankle retaped. So I think I venture to say he'll be back in the game.
There's Ollie on the left side, cuts it back, and he'll get a couple. He's going to be about 1.5 yards, 2 yards short of the first down. Gain of about 3. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Ball's right on the 20-yard line.
That's a pitch to Ollie Kindle, and he had a guy stand there waiting for him at the line of scrimmage, and he managed to cut inside and make positive yards on that play.
Well, that's a lot more like what we're expecting out of Ollie this year. He's got some power and speed.
16, Sean Murphy's in the game. They're going with looks like they're going with 2 wide receivers. You look at double.
Yeah, you got Kyle Arnold split left, you got Brandon Hammer in the slot left, and
Murphy
at top.
Way right.
Looks like we got delay of game on the Braves.
Flag on the field.
Whistle blows. It's probably delay of game. Yep, sure is. Well, that doesn't help. So instead of 3rd and long 2, we now got 3rd and long 7.
Probably changing the call with the difference in field position.
Pass pattern here.
3rd down, 7.
Nick Hewlin brings play in. Hewlin wide left. We've got number 20, John Brown, wide. He's coming in the slot left, and then we've got Hammer in wide right. And now a little mix-up here. Zumby's got to call timeout. The Braves got the play all mixed up.
Little shaky here. This first drive. I mean, we were going along. We got 2 or 3 first downs right in a row, and all of a sudden we were having trouble getting the play in.
Yeah, it's, I think they know him by now.
We have big expectations for this Braves team.
I agree with
mean,
you.
they've got a lot of talent. They've got a lot of experience.
They've got some good depth, and they've got some really good seniors who are playing their last year this year. A lot of backup.
Well, and the experience factor is important to any team. And they have a number of players that have played varsity football for a long time. I mean, Ollie Kindle started, played a lot in his freshman year. John Perrin played a lot in his freshman year. Here they are, seniors.
Well, what you're seeing, Elmer, you're right. You're exactly right. That feeder program that started about 6 years ago, all of a sudden is really bearing fruit, because no longer are these guys walking out as freshmen not knowing how to take a three-point stance. And they know the plays, they know everything. All right, here we go. Third and long 7. Back to pass is Zanders. Goes wide right. He's going to be thrown long in the end zone. And there's, all right, Hammer. He's out of bounds. Oh. Very nice pass. Let him a little too far. Brendan Hammer catches it and he's out of bounds.
Pass was complete, but he was out of bounds.
Zummy threw a nice pass.
Threw a very nice pass. Yep, got a little air under it, and unfortunately Brandon was too close to the sideline.
23 yards.
Hammer's come back this year. He's backing up John Perrin at probably both his H-back position and his defensive position at safety. And he really has come back strong. You can tell he spent a lot of time in the weight room, and I'm impressed with Brandon Hammer and the progress he's made physically.
Brandon's a junior. All right, we're going for it on 4th down. A little too long for a field goal. There's Zummy. It's a pitcher to Ollie around the left side. He'll lose one man. He is not going to make it. They corralling him for about maybe a yard gain. So Norwood has a good defensive stand there. They hold the Braves about the 25-yard line.
All marks near the 25-yard line.
And Norwood will take over.
Norwood really had that one sniffed out. I mean, there was somebody standing right at the line of scrimmage, unblocked, waiting for Ollie Kindle. And he did elude him, but there was 4 or 5 Norwood Indians.
Well, he never got his full speed up.
Right.
That guy, he had to elude that guy, and that killed the play right there. All right, let's see what we can do on defense. Bobby Schmidt, middle linebacker in there, directing traffic. Pitch wide left. He cuts it up, and Bobby hits him after about maybe a yard gain. Bobby playing that perfectly.
That was Matt Murphy, number 6. Again, we talked about him being the fastest kid in Norwood. He does have, he does have some good moves back there. He thought he saw a crack inside, but that crack was, he got cracked.
He got cracked.
He saw a crack,
that stuff's
then he
illegal,
got cracked.
Isn't it? Stuff illegal? Well, a good job by the right side, the end there, because it turned him in. That's what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
They turned him in, the linebackers will fill.
Picked up 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Coach Studley talking about it. All right, back to pass. Out in the left flat, and it is wide.
Adam Rich went back, thought he saw a receiver open on the left-hand side of the offense and fired it, but just out of the grasp of his wide receiver.
So far, Elmer, Adam Rich has thrown 3 or 4 passes, and not one's been on target. Now, Ollie Kendall did knock one down, but he's had plenty of time. And
Adam Rich is Gwen's kid.
Oh, yeah?
Okay? And we like Gwen.
Yeah.
So say nothing but good things about Adam.
Adam's got a great arm.
He does got a great arm.
Yeah, and he was, every time the pass was deflected. It was not his fault.
Gwen, we're with you.
My apologies, Gwen. All right, left side, Murphy again. He's stopped for about a 2-yard loss. I'll tell you, they were in on him big time then.
I'm not sure that that play, they had 3rd and long, and they had taken an inside handoff, and we blew it up at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage.
Nick Simon was waiting for him in the backfield.
Right.
Number 55, big man in there.
I believe that Norwood's going to have to come up with something a little bit better than that.
Yeah, well, that was a big 3 and out. I'll tell you, that's a quick series. So the Braves are going to get it back. And got 1 man back.
Little different look.
Cole.
That's Cole.
We might be going for the block here. We got 10 men on the line. Here comes Nick Simon at the middle. He does get it away, and he's going to let it bounce. It's going to bounce down to about the Braves' 44-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10. Braves in great field position.
A 37-yard punt.
That was a smart play by Cole. Let that one bounce. That's one of those knuckleballs coming at him.
We got Chuck Studley
Yeah.
next to us in the booth up here.
You want to talk to him?
No, I almost wish we could listen to him, but I've heard he's very colorful in his description of the events of the game here.
That's good. Well, if they get bored with us, we can put the headset on him.
We can put on Studley and get some of his choice descriptions of the actions on the field.
We've got the famous Dean Kariakis standing
We do
here
have
too.
Dr. Dean. Yeah. Dr. Dean is describing the action on his own television network.
He sure is. There's Zummy in the backfield. blitzing
Fumble the
linebacker.
ball.
Fumble the ball. Norwood gets it. I'll tell you, that was a beautiful defensive play by number 32, Rob McQueen, senior, busted right in there and hit Zumby before he could get the handoff. So beautiful play by Norwood, and they take over on about the 40-yard line of the Braves.
You know, turnovers are something you can't coach. You can't coach against. I mean, we need to take good care of the ball. That was Andre Willis's first carry, going to be his first carry, and he just got blown up before he got a chance to get the ball.
Not Andre's fault. Good defensive play by Norwood. Back to pass again. He goes much. Oh, he's wide open. Number 6, Murphy is down. Oh, he eludes 2 tacklers, kicks it in the end zone for a touchdown. I'll tell you, that's beautiful. Murphy ran out on the right flat and just right down the field on the fly pattern, and he put it right on the money.
He's a dangerous player. I mean, he's got speed, he's got quickness. Like I said, he made a couple interceptions against Taylor last week, and he was wide open there, and very, very nice pass by Adam Rich.
Yeah, nice run by Murphy after caught it. He had 2 guys trying to pin him on the sideline, just gave him a little stutter step and broke it back inside.
And the Norwood Indians break out on top. 4:15 left in the first quarter. It's 6-0 Norwood. We are in a battle, and if we give these guys some confidence, they're just going to make it harder and harder.
I'll tell you, we got a couple key injuries here for the Braves. Number 78, Neil Dolan's down there icing up his left knee, and of course John Perrin, we're hoping to get him back. He's relacing his shoes, and it looks like he's pretty well taped on that right side. So hopefully John can come back, but he's a little tender down there. He's trying to run it now, and it doesn't look real hot. Terry Conti's down there with him. She does a great job. No, I don't think John's going to make it there for a while. All right, well, as you said, 4:15 left, and the Norwood Indians take over 7-0.
These kids have come to play, Chip, and I mean, we can't just throw out our helmets and expect to win these football games. We got to give it 100% effort every play, and so far, we've been out hustled by the Norwood Indians here.
I agree with you.
I think we got to get fired up.
The defense played really well, and then they boom to get that turnover, and guys fall asleep on a little flare pass.
That's a good call by the Norwood
excellent
offensive coordinator. I mean,
sneak Murphy out of the backfield.
Here we go for the big play after a fumble, and they just took it to us.
There's another thing this year. Everybody's on our schedule knows that we compete real good this year.
Right.
So they're coming in expecting a good game, and they're really fired up. So we get the enthusiasm cranked up here in the execution.
All right, we got the Braves out there. The Braves
Hewlin and Hammer back. Looks like it's going to go to Hammer, left side. He gets the ball about the 15, cuts it back in the middle, and is hit at about the 7-yard return, about the 22-yard line. Again, nice defense by Norwood.
Josh McCarthy on the tackle there. He just came right up the field. I think he was unblocked and got Brandon before he can get a good head of steam. We really didn't get behind our wedge and move that ball down the field.
Not at all. All right, somebody's going to take over here about the 22-yard line. Braves got to get their offense clicking here. They looked good in the first series and then faltered in the end.
Here's Ollie Kendall in the I formation. Tight formation here for the Braves.
All right. Norwood tried to blitz again. I think they jumped offside. That's what it looked like. Yep, looks like it's going to be 5 yards against Norwood. Try to anticipate the snap.
Another thing we talked about in our film session was Indian Hill going on the same snap count every play. And, you know, you just have to mix it up. You have to mix up your snaps. You got to go on 2, you got to go on 3 sometimes. See, they just can't know that, you know, it wastes your knowledge of the snap count if you go on the same one every time. You got it. Oh,
geez. Well, we didn't run the snap count that time. Number 30, Ben Mills jumped and run the right side, and that'll be 5 yards the other way.
Again, that was Ben. We already mentioned his name. This is his senior. This is his first year at playing football. He's a big, aggressive guy. And let's see how big is Ben here.
191, 6 feet tall.
Yeah, 6 feet, 191, good
size
size.
for high school.
And just got a little anxious on that play. So 2 plays, 2 penalties. We're right back where we started from.
There you go. 1st and 10 on about the 22.
I call the same thing, no problem.
And it's going to be right up the gut. Looks like David Moore. He's got good yardage. First down and about a 13-yard gain. Right up the left.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with David Moore as a running back from that fullback position. He did some great things against Edgewood. He ran the draw a couple times from big yards.
Sure
He looked like he got hurt in one of the last plays of that game. Zummy threw kind of a pass where he had to go up to get it, and somebody took his legs out from under him, and he kind of limped off the field. But thank God he's back in the game, and he's running the ball pretty strong here.
You know, if they can establish a ground game with Moore, that takes so much pressure off Island.
Right. Well, he had a big hole, didn't he?
Oh, it was a great game, great hole.
I was going to say you could run through it, but
No,
I'll take it.
Fat. I can't run it. There's Ollie Kendall on the right side. Now he's going to get about 4 yards. It looks like we might have a hole.
No, I saw that hold, actually, Chip. I mean, we did have a hold.
Your glasses or something?
Well, you know, once in a while you can.
Yep, holding on the Braves. That's going to take us back 15. That's going to wipe out that nice gain there by Ollie. That's too bad. Mistakes.
Yeah, we're not in sync today so far.
Not yet. 3:33 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Norwood.
Pretty good crowd on hand here at the Tomahawk Stadium. A lot of spectators filling the stands early. It's an early arriving in the crowd. Usually about halftime some of them come in.
Yeah, usually socially late, but they're getting here. Little FaceTime walking through the gate there.
Giving out anything free either.
It'll be first down about, looks like about 21, 22. At the 29-yard line. Kendall.
Probably got to put this one up right now.
Well, he's got two wides right. And Zummy is rolling right. Fakes to Kendall up the middle. A little pressure, throws long down the field. Oh. Threw a little wide right to Nick Hewlin.
Intended for Nick Hewlin, number 19.
Yeah, that was an interesting play. I mean, they had 3 wideouts. All of them were long. And I thought if they would have had an intermediate guy, they had a lot of room right in the middle of the field.
Somebody cut underneath, yeah.
I think that he didn't have any choice but to air that out one long.
I don't know the playbook, but you would think somebody would be cut underneath. Zummy threw that ball about 35 yards in the air. And
Very
it
nice.
was, very nice throw.
Nice throw. A lot of power behind that throw, but just off and out of bounds.
Second 20, 2 wides left. Zummy back, hands to Ollie, and Ollie's hitting the backfield for about a 5-yard loss. I'll tell you, we're either telegraphing something or I don't know what, because they're getting more and more momentum on us here.
No, we got third and
Forever.
That's right, third and
Three
half
about
the field. I don't know that. Do we have a play that's
only about
designed to go that far?
Third and 25.
I'm not sure that. See, every play is designed to go for a touchdown every time. Do you see they're lined up? They have blockings everywhere. And
Is that what those X's and O's mean?
Yeah, that's exactly right. They got little lines.
Now you tell me.
They got little lines on
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
so
good.
maybe one of those will work on this one.
Same formation as last time. 2 wides left. And we're going to hand right to Moore up the middle, and David gets maybe a yard or 2. They snuffed that one out. Number 64, number 43 for Norwood. That's Chris Mills and Matt Lawson.
Obviously,
both
we
run
were
that play nicely.
we were setting up the punt with that particular play.
Well, Zach's back to punt now. His first punt of the night. He did pretty well against Edgewood, actually.
Zach did real well. We got to. We're working on getting Zach getting the ball. He kicks it a long way.
Yeah.
We need to get some hang time
There's
on
a
it.
low snap, but Zach picks it up. Oh, gets a low one off. He needs to get some air into that ball. And it's taken a little dance out there. Matt Murphy gets the ball at about the 41-yard line and was right on his knees when he picked up the ground ball. Good play by Murphy, just to stop it because it goes by him. It's another 10 yards.
I mean, positive result on Zach's kick. I mean, he got a poor snap, got a line drive boot, but no, got it on the ground, no return, and let's see what the Braves defense can do about turning the momentum around in this game, because right now the momentum is clearly with the Indians.
Yep, defense has to suck it up here. They're the ones that can turn this thing around. There's a pitch Murphy on left side, and he's strung out. He cuts it back, and Ollie Kendall makes a beautiful tackle. Ollie and put Bolden. There he is.
Near the line of scrimmage.
You got to be impressed by number 48, Brandon Malden.
Brandon.
6'1", 210-yard junior defensive defensive tackle, defensive end.
Brandon Molden, beautiful play there. How they followed it up.
He's powerful. He's fast. He's really made an impact in the first part of this season here. And, he's over there cutting off the inside lane, so Matt Murphy just had nowhere to go.
There's an inside handoff to 42, and Bobby Schmidt gets him at about a 2-yard gain. 42 is Brian Brown. It's his big senior, 6'2", 228.
Bobby Schmidt gets a good hit on him. Nick Simon's dragging him down from the behind. Brings up 3rd and long for the Norwood Indians.
Did that little quick opener and only got about 2-3 yards. We'll give him 2-3 yards on that.
That time Rich faked the pick, did a spin move, get the inside handoff, and got a couple yards for positive yards for the fullback, number 42.
Norwood's got 3rd, about
Brian
7.
Brown.
Yeah, we got 2 wides right, the shotgun. He keeps the ball around the right side. He's going to be hammered. David Kariakis and Sam Waterman get in there for about maybe a yard gain. Going to force a 4th down punt. Nice play.
Scouting report on Rich is he's got a nice arm. He's a heady quarterback, but he's not going to beat you with his speed.
Way through that touchdown pass, he doesn't have to. Was that good, Gwen?
Gwen, yeah, we like you, Gwen.
Looking for brownie points. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Well, this is an interesting look at this formation.
Yep,
I'm sure the Braves have never seen
position.
anything like this.
We got 3 wides right, and Braves somebody's calling timeout, I think.
Timeout on the field.
Well, the quarter went out.
Oh, the clock called timeout. They're going to switch it around here. End of the first quarter. It is 7-0 Norwood.
That is an interesting formation.
That is.
There was basically no offensive linemen around the center. So
they got big gaps in there, and going with the shotgun.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Norwood has a new coach this year. We don't have his name on our roster, but I've heard that he's from Fort Thomas, Highlands. Grew up in the Highlands program.
Home of the Bluebirds, my alma mater.
That's your alma mater?
1965 class of.
I always knew there was something strange about you, Hunter.
Fighting
You're
Bluebirds.
from Kentucky.
Damn right.
Oh, my
Proud
God.
of it.
Oh, jeez.
How many state championships have you won? 15 over there, big boy. All right, so we got the second quarter coming up here. Switch sides, obviously, and let's see if Norwood stays with that.
I want to see. I hope they come out with this spread formation because
that was interesting.
That was interesting. You're a defensive lineman, and you look at that and you go, "Wow, there's nobody in front of me."
Nope, we're gonna punt. We're gonna punt this time.
All right. Who we got back in punt formation?
I don't know, but I think Coach Studley breathed a sigh of relief there. We got Mr. Kuzno back there again. Cole's back, standing on about his 25-yard line. They got 10 men on the line. Good snap. Nice high kick. And he's going to take it. And cutting around the right side, cuts back up maybe 2 or 3 yards. Gets about the 30-yard line.
That was number 11, Adam Rich, doing the punting. Kuzno took it. That was a pretty brave catch by Kuzno there because
his part.
The Indians were right on top of him.
On the warpath.
They were on the warpath, is right.
Yeah, he had 2 guys bearing down on him there.
11:52, an indifferent start for the Braves to this game. I think that we got to get a little enthusiasm and blocking on this offensive line and move the chains. I mean,
well, here we go, Elmer. We got a new backfield in here. Dolly's coming out, and I think he needs that. He needs a rest. Let's see who we got back there. David Kariakis back there. Great running back.
Sophomore.
He is.
Yes, he is.
He sure is. They must have held him back here. I'm kidding. Somebody's running back. He's got pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Good pressure by that defense. Norwood had 2 guys in there, and I'm telling you.
49, Chris Ayre, senior, 6'11", 225, poured in there. Somebody tried to cut back, and he was hammered by a big defensive tackle.
56 was the other when he was in there. That's Kyle Willis, and he's a senior at 6'2", 262. Got some beef out there.
Loss of about 8 yards on that play, so it's 7 yards. 2nd and 17, 11:19 left to go. We've shown very little signs of dominance in this game.
Offense has to get something going here. David Kariakis, single set back. And it's a mixed up play. They pitch it out to him. It's a fumble. And David got it back. Guy looks like he lost about 3 yards, but that play was messed up from the beginning. Zummy turned around thinking he was handing it off, and David was sprinting out wide to the right, so he tossed it to him, but the pitch just never made it.
Yeah, Zummy was on one page, and David was on another page.
There you go. I don't think they're in the same book. But come on, offense, let's get it together. Nick Ulan brings into play.
All right, loss of 4 more yards. 3rd down, 21.
Well, Elmer, you hit on it before. The more we keep doing this, the more confidence we're giving
Oh, no
Norwood.
question, no question. The Norwood kids are brimming with confidence right now.
They're pumped.
They're running downhill.
Moore and Kiriakis the backfield. It's going to be to David straight up the middle, and he breaks it for about 5 yards up the right side. Followed his blocking real well. Bobby Schmidt was in there, lead block. Not David.
So another punt coming up for the Braves here.
All right, Zach improved with his punts every time he did it last week. Let's see if he can do it now. Get a little air under the ball, a little distance.
We got number 6, Matt Murphy. Look for him to get the ball. Number 4.
Got the speed back there.
Josh McCarthy, Jr., 6'2", 191, big kid.
Well, I'm sure that Nora would love to see Murphy get it in open field. Nice.
Oh,
kick.
good boom.
Zach just booms it. And he does get it.
Oh, yes!
Shaunadoo. Right at the 40-yard line. The minute Murphy hit it, Sean laid him out. Very nice
play. Nice
play.
defensive. Nice special teams play. Maybe that'll get the Braves fired up here. Play like that sometimes turns the momentum.
Zach, that was a great punt. Zach got that down for about 35 yards, and he got a lot of air under it, which gave time for Sean to get down there and just set up perfectly, so he nailed it the minute he caught the ball.
There was some power behind that one.
Nice tackle. All right, defense, let's get us back in this game. Going for the shotgun is Rich. Rolling to his right. A little pressure, fires. It's
intercepted by David Kiriakis. Come on, David, break another tackle.
He's got tacklers.
Oh!
He had blockers in front, and a good tackle by number 64 from Norwood. That is Matt Lawson. He probably saved a touchdown. I'll tell you, he hit blockers in front.
David Kiriakis, that's his 2nd interception of the season. He's a very active linebacker over there on the outside, and Rich threw it right to him.
David's strong.
David is a strong man.
He is a strong kid.
Good field position for the Braves. It's time to move this down. What ball?
We're at about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line,
36-yard line. I'll tell you, great field position for the Braves. Potential momentum swing here.
Is Ollie back in the backfield?
We got, it looks like, I can't see. I think it is Ollie, yes. It is Ollie. Handoff to Ollie at the right side. He's got a little room, and he gets down maybe up to 6-7 yards. Nice first down play. A lot of movement that right side.
And we ran Brandon Hammer in motion and turned him right up into the hole. So we had
lead block.
We had a lead block from Brandon Hammer. We had a lead block from the fullback David Moore.
That's what they need, because they were running last week, if you remember, with no lead blocker, just getting killed.
Right.
David Moore and Ollie Kendall in the backfield.
8-yard gain for Ollie.
2nd and 2. Nice gain for Ollie. Hammers in motion again.
Another play the same
block.
side.
Oh, we got a flag. That might have been motion on the Braves.
I think that Brandon turned up a little bit before the.
I'll tell you what, though, if that play would have gone, he had a big hole. Brandon really was blowing that guy out. Nice lead block.
Moves the ball back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
All right, 2nd down and 7 after that 5-yard miscue.
Braves need to score here. Got about 8:38 left in the second quarter. Single set backfield with David Moore.
Hammer out to the left.
Always in the slot left.
Kyle Arnold out to the left.
Here
Hammer
comes
out
the
to
blitz.
The right.
Zummy's back. Throws out in the right flat and it's short. Threw that to Brandon Hammer, and he threw it a little bit short. Good pressure, number 43 from Norwood.
Well, I thought our offensive line did a good job picking up that blitz. The guy came up the middle and was just stopped in his tracks.
The blitzer was stopped. 43 got in there a little bit, put a little pressure on Zum, but you're right. They did pick up that blitzer very well. All right, we got 3rd and 7.
Third and long here.
I think we're in 4-down territory here.
I think you're right. We got 2 downs to get this, but I think Zummy needs to throw a nice pass here and get the 1st down for us.
Same formation as last, single set. Zummy drops straight back, throws long down his left side, and it is
Yes!
Nick Hewlett.
Nick Hewlett right on the
Beautiful
numbers,
move.
ladies and gentlemen. What a play.
Nick Hewlett outran the defensive back number 12, Daniel Blair, and Zummy put it right on the numbers. A lot of good air to that ball, led him perfectly. That helps.
Nick Hewlett is an experienced, talented wide receiver. He started all last year, made some big plays for the Braves last year. Big play in the playoff game against Washington Courthouse, and he beat his defender, and Zummy put it right on the money.
If you see the replay on this, well, I'll wait for Zach's kick here. It's up, and it is good. All right, 7-7
Tie
we
score.
got here. Tie score with 8:14 left in the half. If you watch the replay, Nick Hewlett goes down, does a little fakes an out pattern there, and then cuts it back up and just left the defensive man standing there, right at about the 5-yard line.
You know, that whole series started with the special teams play.
Absolutely. Nice you're right. You're exactly right. Sean Adu comes
Sean
down and
Adu
nails
comes
him.
up, nails Murphy.
First play intercepted.
First play and interception,
Terry
and the
Ockus.
Braves turned around the momentum here. We tied the game with 8:14 left, and we'll see what the defense can do about getting us the ball back, because I think that's a big part of our team.
Absolutely.
Is causing turnovers, causing confusion in the offensive scheme, and hopefully we'll get a couple more of those.
Well, I'll tell you, that's huge, because if they, by some hook or crook, had gone up by 14, it would have been tough. That really gets us back in an even keel, and I think Big Mo swung back on our side here, I hope. So let's see if Zach can bury one here. Keep it out of Murphy's hands.
Zach has the ability to kick this ball in the end zone.
He did against Edgewood.
Yeah.
Kick one 5-yard deep. Come on, Zach, lay into one here. Here's a nice kick. It's going to go down to about the 10-yard line. There's a handout to Murphy coming around the left side. He cuts back to the middle. He's got some blocking. And he gets out to about the 35-yard line. So nice return by Murphy. Dances around the left side of the field there. He's elusive.
He is elusive. He got everything he could out of that play, and it's got pretty good field position for the Norwood Indians.
Absolutely.
8:05 left. I beat you to that one, didn't
Darn,
I?
you're quicker now. I couldn't focus that fast.
Ball marked at the 32-yard line, a 22-yard return.
Ball in the 32. See what Norwood's got in his
Set
back
the
pocket
defense
now.
here. We got a tough kid. We got a tough kid at middle guard.
Cladakis.
Kladakis is he's very difficult to block because a lot of confusion.
Murphy
in
around the
there.
right side, and Sam Waterman cuts him in, and he's plowed down for about a yard gain. I think it was Brandon Hammer out there.
That was Hammer. That was
That's Bobby Schmidt getting off the bottom.
David Moore was out there on that side, turning that one up. We had a lot of people at the point of attack there.
Well, they strung it out. That's
Big
what they got to do.
Waterman was out there following that play. He's come in a little lighter this year than he was last year, a little faster, certainly stronger. I mean, we got to like what Waterman adds to this defensive line. This is his third year, a start for the
Sam
Braves.
played well. Back to pass, across the middle it
Boom!
is. Ooh, I'll tell you what, got alligator arms. Number 12 was coming across the middle, and he heard footsteps coming two different directions. He got
Well,
alligator arms.
he had two guys standing right in front of him, and they were just waiting for him
Just
to
waiting
catch
for
the
him to
ball.
catch the ball.
Right. So, yeah, he was indifferent to that attempt.
Yeah,
at
I think
a
I'll just let this one go. Now, you talked about John Kladakis before. I'll tell you, last week against Edgewood, he was playing in the middle against a guy who had to be 40 pounds heavier than him. And he played one hell of
Played
a
a great game.
All right, we got third down, third about 8 or 9. Big play for the Braves here. There's a bad snap at center, and he is pounded by Nick Simon. Rich fell on the ball, which is smart because it was bouncing around back there. But Nick Simon is right on top of him. So that's a big play. That'll be 4th and 14.
That's one of the drawbacks from the shotgun formation is you got to make that basically blind snap every time, and sometimes it just doesn't get done. And this one was, Rich went for it, a low snap to his left side, and couldn't come up with the ball. So wisely, he just sat on it. Nice
high kick.
punt.
Looks like
got some room.
Cole's going to get it. Hand off to Willis on the right side. And Andre's going to be stopped for about the 41-yard line. Didn't get much on that. That's an old play we did forever a couple of years ago. But Braves have good field position about the 41-yard line. Let's see if we can put 7 more up.
You know, Andre Willis and Cole Kuzno are great players, but we've had some exceptional punt returners in the past few years here with Price McLean and Mike Sweeney.
McLean, yeah.
The punt was an offensive play for the Braves here for the past few years.
Absolutely. And you go way back to Josh Cooper, it was unbelievable.
Got Ollie in the I formation again.
Hammer in motion, he's gonna lead block, Ollie up the middle, and he's gonna get about 2 yards. Yeah, they're doing that lead blocking a little bit more now. They're getting Brandon Hammer in motion. He'll cut up through the hole, followed by the fullback, and then Ollie's right behind him.
Pretty conservative play call there. I mean, they've gone to the well with that play 3 times, and I think that you should maybe switch it up a little bit. Got Bobby Schmidt there at fullback in
yeah, they're rotating David Moore and Bobby Schmidt a little bit more today.
Might see a quick handoff to Bobby.
I think that's Willis in the backfield. It is Andre. Andre's off left tackle. Andre's loose for about 3 or 4 yards, still driving. Nice leg drive by Andre. Gets out about a yard short of the first down. He was hit after about 2 yards and just kept those legs pumping.
Good run by Andre.
He's been watching those Roger Craig films again.
I think that's right.
You're not the only two who know who Roger Craig is. These guys don't know.
Some of our listening audience knows who Roger Craig is.
All the old men will. They'll smile, you know, but.
San Francisco 49.
There you go. All right, nice play by Andre. We got 3rd and 1. Braves need to convert this.
Here's going to be Bobby Schmidt up the middle. Let's see if the fullback can just get the ball and get the first down.
Let's see what we got here. Norwood's leaning, and they got Brandon in motion. Andre again, and he's hitting the backfield. Driving, and he's not going to make it. That play developed slowly.
I think I like my play call a bit better.
I have to agree with that. When you need a quick opener on a 1 yard for a 1 yard gain, and that just took too long to develop. But the hammer in motion lead block worked a couple times, but they're keen on it now.
Well, I say we call the same play about 6 times in a row, and I think we got another couple more plays in our playbook.
We got timeout here with 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Norwood takes a timeout, and it's going to be 4th down and about 2 yards for the Braves, 3 yards for the Braves.
5 minutes left in this half. It is 7-7. Indian Hill Braves versus the Norwood Indians. The Norwood Indians are playing a very spirited game up to this point.
Well, frankly, it's pretty even.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams have made a couple mistakes. Both teams had a couple nice drives, but it's been a very, very even game. See if Zach can get away another high long kick here.
We got 39. Sean Adu over there, who made that big hit on our last punt. He's the wide man to the left side of the field.
Yeah, he had hit Murphy just as he caught the ball last time. Murphy's a single back for Norwood.
He's kind of playing awful shallow here. I think.
See Zach put one over his head.
Oh, I think Zach can kick it over his head.
I think Zach's gonna do a sneak.
I don't
Good
think
snap
so.
back to Zach. A little pressure from the left. Oh, he shanks it. He shanks it. Takes an Indian Hill bounce. It's down to about the 30-yard line. I'll tell you, I was watching Zach that time, took his eye off the ball. He absolutely looked up. Well, you got to keep that head buried till the ball's away. All right, short kick. Braves could be on defense here. Looks like it's about the 30-yard line of Norwood.
Yeah, not the greatest field position for the Indians here. I mean, I think that
could be worse.
Could be worse.
All right, Rich under center this time. We got Nick Simon jumped. That's a shame. They were coming to sweep to the left side, and Nick Simon jumped early.
I think they were faking the sweep and trying the inside handoff, but we had it sniffed out. Yeah, we would have buried that play.
First and 5 now. We got 4:52 left in this half, Elmer. Let's hold them here.
4:52 left. They've got a long field to go through here. The Braves defense has played pretty well up to this point. See if Bobby Schmidt, middle linebacker, can put a big hit on somebody.
Ray Nitschke of the Indian Hill Braves. The line move, the right tackle move. We're going back 5 now. Number 56 for Norwood jumped that time, flinched a little bit.
Like instant replay.
Yeah, well, we did this in
Hill,
the first quarter, didn't we?
Dance 5 up, dance 5 back. Norwood dance 5 up.
Well, you know, the refs got to do something. Earn their keep out there.
Yeah, we looked much sharper against Edgewood. Even though we didn't move the ball, we looked like we were a little bit sharper, a little bit more enthusiastic out there.
You know, it's going to be interesting as this game proceeds here, progresses, because end of the third, fourth quarter, let's see who's in shape. We got a little bit cooler night.
Right.
Handoff right up the gut, the right side. Oh, nice gain. Quick opener. That's what we should have done on 3rd down and 1. Quick opener gets about 6 yards. Number 42.
Brian Brown.
Big boy.
6'2", 228. Gets a good positive yards on 1st down.
Nice move.
2nd and about 5 yards to go. 2nd and 5.
Not by that.
So we had the last time, or 1st and 5 last time. We're gonna have 2nd and 5.
Well, what, they lost it down. What can I tell you?
Right.
I think they've abandoned the shotgun for right now. Rich's under center again. He's got single set back. Murphy's in the slot. He's in motion left. Handoff up the gut again. He is met at the line.
Shot. Big hit.
I tell you, Cladakis busted that up.
Yeah, he hit him right as he got the ball.
Guy spun off.
Didn't get the tackle, but allowed the pursuit to come and just shut it down. No yards on that play.
John hit him and just stopped him dead, and he had no momentum anymore. Great pursuit by the rest of the defense. John's 5'9", 171, and he plays in that middle like he's about 6'2" and 220. He asked me for a few brownie points. All right, big number 48. Watch Molden make this tackle. I got this all figured out. Hand off the right side. Murphy, he cuts back. He's got some room. He's gone. A great move. Murphy cut it back. They hit him absolutely snuffed on the right side. He's cut it back against the grain, and he was gone.
Well, that certainly demonstrates what kind of speed Murphy has. I mean, Ollie was chasing him down the field and gained no ground at all, and Ollie's the 2nd fastest kid on our team. So,
well, that's what we did.
Here's the replay.
Yep.
You see Ollie just chasing him down the field, can't gain any ground at all. And Murphy, once he gets that kind of open, he is his toll read.
You know what they've been doing? We've been over pursuing is what we did.
That was
and you hand it to Murphy. He saw it, and he saw it totally shut down on that side. Just cut against the grain, and Gonzo. Block. The kick is.
Oh my goodness!
The kick was deflected, popped up in the air, and went right over the goalpost. A little lady luck there. All right, well, we got 3:16 left in this half, and the Braves are down to Norwood, 14-7. Need to get this offense clicking.
We really haven't looked smooth on offense.
No, we had not.
Positive play here and there.
Yeah, but nothing consistent.
Yeah, and again, I think our play calling, we need to diversify our play calling a little bit here. And show some different looks to the Norwood Indians.
I totally agree. I mean, we've run maybe, 7 plays the whole night.
Zummy obviously can throw the ball. He threw a great.
Well, you know what they haven't done except once? Just throw that little out pattern, that little crossing pattern. You don't need to throw it 30 yards every time. Well, we're going to watch Brandon Hammer. He's going to run this one back.
We got a couple sophomores, Brandon Miller and Alex Cole, out there on the kickoff team or kick return team. Number 20, John Brown is in there.
Got Topics out there, the junior.
Is Matt Feigelson along the second line of defense.
All right, Norwood kick is a long one. Line drive. It's going to go back to the goal line. Hammer picks it at the 1 yard line, straight up the middle. Got the wedge. And he's going to be hit at about the 25.
That was a good kick by the Norwood kicker.
Very nice.
Drove it down all the way to the 1 yard line. Had good defensive coverage of that one. And we start deep in our own territory.
Plenty of time. You got 3:10 left, and we get the ball in 25. 24.
We have Do we have all of our timeouts? We got 2 timeouts left?
Two.
2 timeouts left. Yeah, we had to take one on a confusion of the offense here. 3:10, the clock stops at first down, so we got plenty of time to drive this ball into the end zone.
Moore and Kendall in the backfield. Somebody's going to hand off to Ollie around the left side. He cuts it wide left. He's got some yardage. And Ollie gets out for about a 6-yard gain. Nice gain on first down.
That was a typical I formation play. A fullback lead, looking for off tackle. Ollie sees it, bounces outside, and picks up some good positive yards, about 6 yards over the left side of our offense. And
we got to stop being predictable here and see if we can get this ball moving. Start confusing them a little bit. Same I formation. 2 wides right. The handoff to Ollie on the right side. Same play the other way. He's got yardage. He's going to cut it in, and Ollie's got very good yardage out to the 50-yard line. Very nice run by Ollie Kendall. Gets about 25 yards on the carry. Nobody touched him, and he was wide open in the secondary. 1 man to beat.
That was a very good run by Ollie. He's followed his blocks, made some good cuts when see Ollie comes out here, he cuts it upside. He's looking for a blocker here and just gets a shoestring tackle there, but I think that was number 4 for Norwood.
McCarthy.
Josh McCarthy just got him by a shoestring tackle and saved a touchdown.
David Morris single back. Ollie's in the slot left. Drop back Zummy. He's going to throw out to Nick Ewell, and he's got it out for about a 7-8 yard gain. Keep the legs pumping for a first down. Nick, fumble. Let's see if he was down. Yeah, Norwood does get the ball. Nick Ewell was fighting for more yardage, and they yanked the ball out of his hand. After a 10-yard pass play, Norwood's going to take over, get the ball about the 39-yard line.
Very unfortunate. I mean, when Nick made a great catch. He's fighting for yards. He had 3 defenders around him, and in that extra effort, the ball just popped out of his hand.
Yep, didn't tuck it in. That's a shame, because that was it. It's actually the type pass we were talking about.
Yeah,
just,
that was
give me the 6-7 yarder and let him get the yardage.
Yeah, we had some nice little innovative plays on that particular drive.
Yep, I like that one a lot better. We got flags down, and it's up the gut for no gain, probably 2-yard loss. I'm guessing that's going to be a procedure on Norwood. Coach Dudley next door wasn't real
happy with that defensive alignment, I don't think.
A little outburst there. But it is 5 yards against Norwood. Let's see what they'll do. I think they're going to decline it here. It's ball's in about the 40-yard line, 39-yard line. Well, Nick Simon's out there going, we decline it. The ref's walking backwards. Hello. Oh, so they're taking the play because the play was a loss of about 3 yards. That's a smart move. So they're going to waste it down, lose it down. It'll be 2nd down and about 13 because they lost 3 yards on the play. Coach Dudley saying, watch a deep one. Somebody moved again for Norwood. No flags. You got to be kidding me. David Kariakis nails him at the line of scrimmage for no gain, but I swear half the line moved on that.
Well, that was an odd play because the center snapped the ball, but the Norwood Indians, that side of the line, didn't move, so they were in fact on the wrong page also.
It's good to see they can do it too.
Yes, sir. No
gain, so we got 3rd and 13 from the 35, 36-yard line.
Well, here, Norwood's going to put it up right now. If you don't watch number 6 at this particular moment.
You know what I haven't seen all year?
What's that?
A blitz.
We should have people coming.
I would hope.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I'm the announcer. He is under center, dropping back. Rich is. Puts a lot of air under it down the left side, and Andre Willis catches it, but he's out of bounds. That's all right. It was put a little too much air into that ball, and Andre Willis had played good defense on the receiver there. Bring up 4th down and 13. We have 47 seconds left, so all we can do is run this back for a touchdown.
Timeout. Norwood.
So Norwood takes their 2nd time out of the half here.
Well, I'm not sure that this was the result of a first half that the Braves expected coming in this ball game.
No, I think they expected to be dominating by now.
Yeah, I do too. And this is a different Norwood team. They got a new coach. They got a new attitude. Their stadium is getting renovated. This game was supposed to be at Norwood, in fact.
You know, Elmer, that you and I have been watching these Norwood Indian Hill games for the last 5, 6, 7 years, and they beat us once in that time period.
It was at Norwood Stadium.
At Norwood, but we have pretty much dominated.
Yeah, we have. There was a couple teams we just scored every time we had the ball.
Well,
but if you remember that was when
here.
Peter was no, the loss was at Norwood.
The loss was at Norwood, yes, right.
And that was
The score is 14-7, and it's in favor of Norwood.
All right, we're coming back to live action here, fans.
What I was getting at is that I think you can tell there's a different attitude and a different strategy with the new coach.
Right.
Norwood looks like a totally different ball club. 4th and 13. Norwood's back to kick. High snap. He pulls it down. It rushes on. It's a high, short kick. And it's going to, Cole's going to have to get away from it. Cole Kuzno, it's going to bounce down to about the 34-yard line of the Braves.
Adam Rich does a lot of things for the Indians. He punts. He's the quarterback. You know, he's their leader out there. And with 37 seconds left, we get the ball back. But I think that the strategy is going to be taken into the locker room.
I think you're right.
Make some adjustments and come out and play harder in the second half.
Yep. He was in better shape once a game more.
You know, I think we're seeing too one of our weapons, John Perrin, you know, with his speed and shiftiness taken out of the offense. That's a big loss for us.
He's the fastest guy in the team.
Yeah, he is.
Zummy is back to pass. He's got a lot of pressure. And it's an outlet out to Ollie Kendall. He breaks a tackle down the right side, cuts it back, and all that action gets about 4 yards. Zummy did a good job there of eluding the tackle, the rush, I mean, and flipped it out on the left side to Ollie, and Ollie danced around for about 4 or 5 yards.
They are talking to the Norwood players. I don't see a flag out there. They're just out there.
They're working on after the game.
Yeah.
Where they're going to meet. Sorrento's, I think. No, he fumbled. We have the famous Brad Kuzno up here. We got 24 seconds left in the half here.
24 seconds in it. Norwood Indians up 14-7 on the Braves. Timeout on the field, and Indian Hill's going through a little bit of strategy here to see if they can break one before the end of the half. Coach Seipel out there giving his words of encouragement.
Got time for maybe 2 or 3 plays. Let's see what the Braves got up their sleeve here. 2nd and 5. Ball's on the 39 of Indian Hill. Zummy under center, single back set. Ollie in motion right. He's rolling to the right. He's got 4 wideouts out the flat, and it is deflected and caught by Kendall. Oh boy, was that lucky! I'll tell you, if he would have caught that ball, the defender was off to the races. But he deflected it, and Ollie Kendall got it.
Daniel Blair, number 12, was defending on the play.
A little bit of luck there. We got 17 seconds left. 1st down.
He was actually in a great position to catch the ball, and it slipped through his hands, and Ollie was waiting right there. Takes it down
Good
to
play by Kendall, about 46-yard line.
About the 46-yard line. 14 seconds left.
Yeah, we need a long out pattern here and give Zach a chance to kick a field goal.
So he
spikes the ball with 9 seconds left, so we're going to have 1 play left.
We got 1 timeout left, and I think the thinking is that we get one more play, get a pass, and call timeout to set up the field goal.
I don't know why they wouldn't have done the long pass on that one. They wasted 3 seconds. That's why I'm up here, not down there. All right, here we go. Braves have 9 seconds left in the half. Ball's on the 46-yard line of Norwood. Zummy's under center with David Moore in the backfield. Kendall in the motion right. Zummy's back again. Got some pressure stepping up, and he throws underneath, and it's intercepted. threw underneath Nick Hewlin and was picked off by, was it 88, I believe, for Norwood.
I think it was 89.
89, that's Adam McLean, senior, 204-pound defensive back. So that snuffs out that one. 3 seconds left. I think Norwood will probably take a knee here, I hope.
Yeah, we gotta go back and regroup. I mean,
now their pass patterns, I don't know if he's, you know, telegraphing them or what, but they haven't been open on passes at all.
Our best play was the long out to Nick Hewlin.
That was nice. That was real nice. But
we obviously have the ability to throw that pass.
Yep, can't throw that all night though. All right, Norwood's going to set up in a shotgun. This will be interesting. My guess is he'll take it. No, it wouldn't be back there if he's going to take a knee. Too much time. That'll be 5 more yards. Delay a game.
Right on the field, delay of game, Norwood moves the ball
Famous
back
Barbara
5
McFarland has
yards.
visited us in the booth. Would you like to say a few words?
Down 15, timeout.
Number 88 is Sean.
A reminder, your
No,
concession stands
81.
are open.
Okay, Chip, we got another timeout here. 3 seconds left. This is the half that will not end.
Well, Elmer, rumor has it you're going to do the halftime show. The Elmer Cole review.
I think we're.
Let's get the Braves in the locker room and regroup here.
I think the announcers take a break at
I think
halftime
you're
also.
right.
A much needed break.
We're going to
mind
your
you.
house.
For refreshments?
Sure.
All right, Chip, the Indians are really they're lining up a play that, you know, they're just not taking a knee.
No, we're taking a knee now. They've got a guy back to the safety valve, and he's under center. I think they're going to take a knee.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. So we got 3 seconds left. Looks like, yep, you took a knee, and that's going to be the half. Nice fake, though. All right, that's the end of the first half, fans, and the score is Norwood Indians 14, your Indian Hill Braves 7, and the Braves have not looked as good as we had hoped.
We'll be back with second half action. Don't go away.
See ya.
Who's our other one? Who's on the right side here?
Can't see the number. That might be Hewlin, but I can't see the number.
Yeah, it's Nick Hewlin.
High
Big
kick.
kick.
It's going to be to Nick. He's going to pick it off about the 6-yard line. Hold on the ball this time, Nick. It's up the middle, and he's got a good gain out to about the 27-yard line. Nice run back. Got some bad news, Elmer, about John Perrin. He strained his Achilles, and he's out for the game for sure. We just hope it's a short-term injury.
I think that's one of the things that's bothering the Indian Hill offense is he is the fastest guy on the team. He runs this inside handoff that went for a big gain against Edgewood.
He'll lose all those little quick openers on the inside.
Yeah, and he's a great wide receiver. He's just a jack of all trades, and you know, if you don't have one of your key weapons, you're going to sputter a little bit.
Yep, no doubt about it. Come on, Braves, let's see what we can do. With a blitz run at first play, Ollie Kendall off right tackle, right guard, gets about a yard and a half. A little quick opener there, got a couple yards.
Again, pretty conservative call for the first play. Norwood trying to disrupt the blocking by sending number 49 up into, or
46, wasn't it?
I think it was 42 up into the gap. That's
40 somebody, but
Brian Brown.
Yeah, he
middle linebacker, little quick kid.
High formation again.
Yeah, they're stacking the box here. They're daring us to go outside or
Norwood's is jamming it inside. Same play on the left side, Ollie. He gets about 2-3 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. Very conservative play calling here.
Well, that's one of the things is, you know, we haven't exhibited a ability to move the ball through the air or, you know, get to the outside.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're just, you know, their line splits are very tight. Their linebackers are charging up the middle, and we're trying to block against, you know, 7-8 guys in the box there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very, very difficult.
All right, we got 3rd and 4. Zummy under center, single back set, 2 wides left. Here they come again. Zummy goes back, throws out to Nick Hewlin. He's got the first down. Nice spin move to the outside. He picks up about 20 yards. And that's the play we were talking about in the first half. Just those little quick passes. You don't need to throw the ball 30 yards.
Well, You know, I think Zummy feels comfortable with that pass also. And Nick Ulen, I mean, he's a very reliable wide receiver. He's got a touchdown pass. He got a pass that, unfortunately, he fumbled on, but that's his third catch, and I think that he's a weapon.
And you got Kyle Arnold on the other side, and we got Brown out, number 20, John Brown out left.
Again, Norwood's
There
coming on the blitz.
Again. Zummy keeps, no, I'm just taking fake me out. He's up to David Moore up the middle, and he's going to get a couple. But you're right, Elmer. Norwood's just stacking that middle.
Stacking the middle. They're coming with blitzes all the time. I think that the scouting report on them was that they blitzed somebody almost every play. Sometimes they blitz all their linebackers.
Well, you know, they probably looked at the Edgewood film and saw what Edgewood did.
Right.
And, they stopped us cold. So we got second, looks like 7. Same I formation. Hand off again off the left side. It's about David Moore, gets 2 or 3. It's going to be 3rd and 4 again. Well, we are Woody Hayes all the way tonight.
Well, you know, we put ourselves in 3rd and long here, and we just have, you have to throw the ball this time. You know,
Yep.
if we could throw on 1st down perhaps. And
I'd like to see him mix it up a little bit.
Right.
We got 3rd and 5. And let's see what they do. I would imagine they're going to be bringing somebody here. Put some pressure on Zummy. David Moore single back.
Kyle Arnold.
John
wide
Brown
right.
bottom.
Brandon Hammer.
Timeout Norwood. They didn't like what they saw. John Brown split. They didn't know how to cover him.
Well, Norwood's taking a timeout rather than risk a big play by the Braves. And Indian Hill is in 3rd and 5. 8:57 left in this Titanic in the 3rd quarter here. Actually, Indian Hill is on the losing end of a 14-7 score. And we need to put this in the end zone. I think
we need a sustained drive here for 6.
This is a statement drive. We come out of the locker room. We get the ball first, and we need to at least put a number of 1st downs and establish field position.
Well, we need to get on the board and let them know we're in this game.
Right. Coach Seipel out there talking to the troops.
.857 left in the 3rd. Again, 14-7. Norwood up on Indian Hill.
Same
got
formation.
Big play here, 3rd and 5. Ball's right on the 49-yard line of Norwood.
John Brown over here to the left. Kyle Arnold and Brandon Hammer split to the right.
Single back set. Zummy back, fakes inside. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of time.
And he's real throwing long. And
Brandon Hammer pulls it down.
Very nice pass. Woo! I'll tell you, that was about 25, 30-yard pass.
Wow!
That's a 30-yard reception. Very nice pass and a very nice catch by Brandon Hammer.
Well, there was a key. The key to that was the time that Zummy had back there to put out his receivers. I mean, he had all day. There was no Norwood Indian within 10 yards of him, and he let that go with a positive stroke, and Brandon Hammer went up and got it. I mean, that was
beautiful play.
Great 3rd down play. Good call by the offensive coordinator, Bert Sheard.
Well, let's hope that's the catalyst we need to get this thing going here. Ball's in the 23 of Norwood. 1st and 10. Handoff Dolly up the middle. He gets a tough 3 or 4. Number 88 made the tackle. That's Sean Wertliff.
Yeah, Ollie got a tough 4 on that one. He did have a hole in there and took on the linebackers when he got through the line. Managed to push his head through there for 4 yards. We got 2nd and 6. The ball's on the 19. Good drive by the Braves. Nice 2 key 3rd down passes. I mean, 3rd down passes to keep a drive alive really does a lot for your offensive football team.
2nd and 6.
Norwood showing blitz again.
Zimmy's back. Pressure's on, and Zummy's going to be sacked. He stood up to pass right away, and nobody was open. I'm not sure. He was looking for somebody. I think it might have been John Brown, and just wasn't open.
Well, timing pattern there. Zummy had to go back 3 be, pick out his receiver and fire, and obviously he didn't like what he saw when he got back there. So
yeah, better take it down than throw an interception.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 22. Getting close to Zach Minturn's range, the outstanding sophomore kicker that we have.
Big play here, 3rd and 9. See if we can convert another 3rd down.
Nobody out in the backfield this time.
Got Hammer in motion. He's going to bring it around the left end. He's cutting it back up, and he's not going to make the 1st down. He picks up about 5. That's going to bring up a 4th and 5, and we might see Zach.
We're not lined up for a field goal.
Nope. I think we're going for it. 4th down. The ball's on the 17-yard line.
See the replay here. Brandon looking for some room, and you just see him coming up, number 4.
Here we go, big play here. We got 4th and 5. Ball to the Norwood 17. Ollie Kendall a single back. Zelmi pitches Dolly around the right side. He's going to cut it up, and he is not going to make it. He gets about 2 yards. Good pursuit by Norwood.
Yeah, there was nothing there on that sweep.
No. It looked like he had a little bit in the beginning, and give Norwood credit. They sealed that hole up real fast.
So Norwood takes over on downs. They're going to be right around the 15 yard, 18-yard line, excuse me.
He lost a yard. Well, good sustained drive by the Braves, but stalls down about the 20-yard line, and we showed them we can move the ball, but the passing game is what got us there.
Well, now's the time for the defense to step up. Now we got to count for number 6. He's got.
Yeah, there's up the gut. That's the fullback, and he gets nowhere. Maybe lost a yard.
I think every time they come up to the line of scrimmage, they gotta make sure they know where number 6 is.
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta
he
have
is their
somebody on
offensive weapon. He got that long pass for a touchdown. I mean, he's their weapon, and he's the only guy that can hurt you. So we gotta find out where he is and make sure we get people on him.
That was Jim Nichols who carried the ball that time. Lost a yard. So you're right, we got to watch number 6. Stay with Murphy. He's their big play man.
He's in the slot to the left-hand side.
Rich under center. He's going to hand right up the middle again, and gain of about 3 yards.
That was middle linebacker.
Yeah.
No, that was David Kiriakis got the first man to that.
That was Matt Murphy again, just a straight handoff off right guard.
David made a nice tackle there. Got low.
Filled the hole well.
Got his got to the running back's legs and brought down the Norwood running back after a very short 4-yard gain. Leaves the Norwood Indians in 3rd down and long.
I think a 3rd and about 7. Boy, this would be a nice 3 and out if we could do it.
Well, or it's a position they got to go back to pass, and it's a possible turnover situation.
The old Kiriakis pick. He is back to pass. Rich got good pressure, and it is a screen.
Oh, he just stuffed it out.
I'll tell you, David Kiriakis and
Brandon Hammer.
Brandon Hammer
Just saw that one all the way. This guy had nowhere to go. Who had the ball for Norwood, Jim?
I couldn't see. It was too much red on top of it.
It was.
I'll tell you, Kiriakis and Hammer were just waiting for that one. Like he knew what the play was coming. He lost 2 yards. That's a big 3rd down stop.
Big defensive play. We get the ball right back. Hopefully we'll get some good field position here. We got Cousineau and
Willis, I think.
See a little instant replay there.
Okay, the high snap, but Rich pulls it down, gets off a very nice spiral. It's going to be Andre taking the ball at about, and he hands off to Cole. Nice block, he cuts it back. He's got some blockers. He's down the right side. He's got all the way down to about the 25-yard line. I'll tell you what, it's a great block back at about the 45-yard line that really broke him free around the right side.
Rich put a huge boot on that ball and drove Andre back.
Andre hands
back,
off to Cole.
And he had two defenders right in his face, and the handoff, the reverse, really worked.
Yep, that time it worked beautifully because they had Andre stuffed, and he gave a quick handoff to Cole going the other way, and the Braves had the ball 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line of Norwood.
This looks like they almost where they stalled last time.
Yep.
So
let's see if we go to our passing game a little bit here.
Like to mix it up on 1st down.
That's a handoff up the middle. That's number 21,
that
Brandon
is
Davis.
Brandon Davis, sophomore, running back. He's been tearing up.
192 pounds, 5'10".
he has made more improvement year to year than any running back I've ever seen. I mean, as a freshman, he ran straight up and down, and he came out this year. He's carried the ball in a number of JV games and JV scrimmages, and he has done an amazing job.
Great speed, great power.
Great speed, good power. He's got a nice forward lean, and he got himself 3 yards on that play.
Well, he's in there again at the tailback, and we got Bobby Schmidt as the fullback lead blocker. I formation again. Hand off to Bobby up the middle. He breaks one tackle right up the gut. He's down to about the 5. He pulls it right down.
Great fullback play.
Bobby Schmidt looked like Christian Okoye.
Remind me of another big fullback we had back there, Vic Cole. He's running up the middle.
Is that 44 kid? I'll tell you, Bobby just put his head down. He was just a steamroller on that one.
Great play.
He broke the first tackle.
Look at that.
Bowled over the
boom! Gets that ball going forward.
Now that's
Great
what we
play.
need, that quick opener that we should have done in the first half.
That was a nice.
You can't stop him on a quick handoff.
Got a good block in there.
First and goal for the Braves on the 6-yard line. They need a score here.
Here we go. Brandon Davis at the I formation.
Yep, they're running. He's got a little speed back there. They blitz, and bad snap. Zummi's got the ball and has to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. That looked like the minute the ball was snapped, he got pushed back. And I think they pushed him right back into Zummi.
That was a broken play from day one.
Yep. So we got no gains, 2nd and 6.
Matt Lawson was the defender that made that
he's played
play.
a good game. Well, you know what Brandon Davis does? I think it spells Ollie a little bit, and it gives him a little more speed back there.
Right.
So if we can give him the ball a few times, get some confidence, we'll get a little more of that speed back that we lost with John Perrin.
In our coaches little session we had with the coaches, they said Brandon Davis might get a few snaps this game.
Well, let's hope he gets a snap right over the goal line here.
He's in there to keep position. This is interesting that the coaches have that kind of faith in Brandon Davis when they're 2nd and 6 on the goal line.
He's a single back. Somebody's going to pitch it to him around the left side. He cuts it up. He is down to about the 1-yard line. Very nice run. I'll tell you, he cut that up, put his head down, and he got all the way down to the 1.
He had some leg drive after the first hit,
Absolutely.
I thought he got in myself.
They have to look like it. That ref's from Norwood, I think.
He wouldn't admit it.
Just kidding. Okay, we got 3rd and inside the 1-yard line. We got 2 downs to stick it in. David Moore, Bobby Schmidt, where are you?
Well, I don't think they should do anything fancy. I mean, I think they should just punch this thing
down
in.
Here. Let's just punch it in. Let's see what kind of power we got. Bobby Schmidt lead block. Brandon Davis behind him. It's a handoff to Davis.
Yes, Brandon Davis gets into the end zone.
Walks in. Woo! I'll tell you what, that's a confidence builder for him.
BD. Remember that name. Brandon Davis gets the first taste of a varsity end zone.
Quite honestly, that was a great hole. Nobody touched him to his 3 yards into the end zone, but then he has speed. He hit that hole faster than we have been with our other backs. I think that makes a difference.
Brandon Davis got quite a future.
Absolutely.
He'll scheme here.
All right, we got Zach Minturn for the extra point. Let's get this one through. Good snap, it holds down, and it's blocked. The snap was a little to the right and had a hard time bringing it around.
You know, Chip, the snap was behind the holder.
Yep, it was behind. It was meant to the right of the holder. Kyle Arnold couldn't bring it around fast enough. And give Norwood credit, that right end came in and just stuffed it.
Even though we didn't get the extra point, we have in fact turned the momentum around in this second half.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's no question.
This has been all Linden Hill this half.
All Linden Hill.
Offense and defense.
101 left. We're gonna have to take this game into the 4th quarter and win it. But you like the enthusiasm that the Braves had brought to the football field in the second half. I mean, it's like a different team actually.
Yep. Let's hope they can cover this kick well and get that ball back on 3 and out. I'll tell you, if I'm Norwood now, do you go back to your bread and butter with Murphy? They didn't run him a whole lot on sweeps at all, and we stuffed them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see a whole lot more of him sweeps or coming out of the backfield. Got number 18 kids in there, Alex Cole again. Let's watch Big 18 make a tackle here. All right, Zach Minturn back to kick. We need a long one with hang time, Zach.
We need a kick that keeps them in bad field position, and hopefully we get the ball back in good shape again.
Absolutely. It is a nice kick, and it's going to be down to Murphy at the 5-yard line. They do a fake reverse of their own, and he is out to, he's on his way. Minturn's the only one left, and Zach does not knock him out of bounds. He's cutting back again. He's all the way down to the 45-yard line of Indian Hill. They did a fake handoff back at the 5.
Alex Cole on the tackle, number 18.
All right, good job. Murphy took that ball down the left side, and Zach Minturn is the only one he had to beat. Give Zach credit. He spun him around and let the pursuit catch up with him. But a great run by Murphy.
Yeah, Zach saved the touchdown there.
Yep,
no question about
it.
I mean, you got to give Zach credit.
Absolutely.
Norwood comes out with great field possession again. Number 6 is their offense.
He is their offense. Let's see what we got here.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball exactly on the 45-yard line.
Braves need to suck it up. Here's a handoff. Broken play. Quarterback keeps it around the end. He's got cutting back, and he gets nowhere. Maybe a yard or two. That was a busted play from the beginning. And Adam Rich did a nice job getting a yard because he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to get busted there, and he managed to squirm forward for about a yard.
Yep, Cole Kuzno and David Kariakis on the tackle.
David Kariakis looked like he was lining up one for a shot there, and little over-enthusiastic pursuit.
Yeah, that's all right. Rich managed to get a yard out of it. So we got 2nd and 9 from the 44. Braves need to suck it up here.
Time winding down the third quarter. I don't know if
This will be the last play of the third quarter if they get it off. From the gun, Rich is back, rolling left. Got some pursuit from behind.
Way
over
over
the head. Way over the head. Sam Werdeman was bearing down on him.
Yeah, I mean the Braves were just pouring in on him, and Rich misfired on that one. Basically threw it to open space.
Open space beats the interception. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. Braves bounce back here where it's 14-13. Norwood's up by 1. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 when we resume play in the fourth quarter.
We're going to call this one 12 minutes to victory. What do you think, buddy?
Woo! You and Sinclair Lewis, I'll tell you. Or maybe it was Ernest Hemingway. I don't know.
Well, one of those guys. I think they wrote books, didn't they?
I just look at the pictures. What do I know?
What if you get a book? What if you get a book without any pictures?
I read the video. I learned that from my daughter Emily.
Okay, when we come back in the fourth quarter, Norwood's going to have 3rd and long. I mean, we got him in a unadvantageous position here.
Yep. Now,
And
this is a big stop for the Braves.
Yeah, we need to take advantage of it. Right now, we need the ball back. 1 point down.
We need to gain control here. Norwood's had one play, and that's that kickoff this whole half. But boy, that was a biggie. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Ball's on the 44 of Indian Hill. Norwood's going from the gun. Rich is back in the shotgun. He's got 2 wideouts right.
Again, looking for number 6.
6 is on his right side. He drops straight back. The pressure is on. Sam Werdeman can't catch up with him, and he throws. Oh, he got it.
No,
Intercepted.
We got it. Yeah!
Bobby Schmidt.
That's what I thought.
I did too, but I couldn't see it. Bobby Schmidt cut right in front of him.
All right.
And picked it off. Great play by Bobby.
I know there was no Norwood player there.
I know. The ball stopped before it got to the Norwood guy, but Bobby was over there dancing around.
Bobby Schmidt was the...
Great defense by Bobby Schmidt. So great, he's coming in fullback.
All right, here we go again. Let's see who comes out in the tailback position. Ollie Kindle comes back out on the field.
Yep, Matt Fiegelson in there, tight end. Well, that was a great play because we needed the ball back, got it back on a turnover. Great play by Bobby Schmidt.
Well, we got great field position, too. It's a 36-yard line.
Absolutely. So we got Bobby Schmidt at the blocking back, and Ollie Kendall's back in at running back. And somebody moved. Oh, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Unbelievable. I mean, the setter stood up, the ball just sat there, and Norwood jumped on it. That's the scariest play I've ever seen.
I've never seen anything like that. I mean, we hiked the ball, the quarterback didn't get it, and nobody jumps on the ball.
And they just sat there and looked at it.
Right. And Norwood got it.
Oh, that's a killer. So the ball doesn't move, and you get a first down going the other way.
I think we didn't have enough people on the field. We didn't have a wide out to the far side.
I mean, I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Defense again.
We
Norwood
need the
ball.
defense to step up after that miscue.
What a break for Norwood. Let's see what the Braves can do now. Murphy's in motion right. Handoff right up, number 42 up the gut. He gets 5 yards right off right guard.
Yeah.
Power play. That's Brian Brown, senior. He's been a workhorse tonight. 228 pounds. Gets 4 yards.
Tackle on that play was by our Brandon Malden, 48. Big
another good
defensive
game.
Tackle. He's having a great game.
All right, we
need
need a
stop.
turnover here.
We need a turnover.
Clock's ticking down to 11:20. 2nd and 6, handoff to Murphy around the right side. He is getting he breaks one tackle. He broke away from Malden, heading back there behind for about a yard gain, and he gets up to about 3rd and 1 it's going to be.
Well, here's another bad side for the Braves is Ollie Kendall's. He's down over on the far sideline.
Oh, boy. Now, if you lose Perrin and Kendall, that's tough. Yeah, Ollie, they're rolling him over. What you look for, it looks like they're doing the right leg. I was hoping to just knock the wind out of him. Now let's keep our fingers crossed here. We've lost John Perrin tonight with a strained Achilles. We don't know how long that'll take to heal, and now Ollie Kendall's down. So they're 2 of our big, important seniors.
They're tending to Ollie over on the far sideline. Again, it's going to be 3rd down and a 1 or 2 yards for the Norwood Indians.
11 minutes to go.
Norwood is in pretty good shape right now. I mean, they're up by 1. There's 11 minutes left in this game. They got a short yardage first down here. And again, they've got the momentum for our miscue there with once we got that turnover.
Well, Elmer, I think they're on the 25-yard line, 2 yards to go for a first. I think they're in 4-down territory here.
Oh, no question.
Yeah, they want to waste the clock and they want to eat yardage. And if they can score, so be it.
Yeah,
Ollie Kendall's limping off on his own accord. Looks like his left. I think he's favoring his left leg. Oh, no, his right leg. I'm sorry.
Let's see who they got in there for Ollie. Number 32, Brandon Hammer.
Yeah, Brandon Hammer's in there.
Yeah, Brandon is pretty much everyone's backup.
Yep, Brandon's a junior and a good all-around player. Yeah, Ollie's favoring that right leg, but he is walking on his own power. That's the good news.
Yeah, I think he'll shake this off, Chip.
Just a question whether he can come back tonight.
Right.
All right, defense, let's go. 3rd and 2, ball on the 25.
We need to make a big stop here.
Tell you what you won't see. You're not going to see a pass.
No, I'm looking for their big fullback here.
Oh, I agree with you.
42.
He hands off to 42 right off the right side, and he's going to power off. It looks like enough for the first down.
Yeah, he got it.
Yep, he did. He got the first down.
It's Brian Brown, 6'2", 228.
He's
Quite
a
a
load.
load out there, yep.
And he's pure north-south. I mean, that's what they use him for. Handoff right up the gut, and he gets that momentum going.
He's not going to break one long, but when you need that tough yard, he's a good guy to give the ball to.
Absolutely. He's had a good game. So the ball's in the 25, 1st and 10 for Norwood. We've got 10:46 left. Braves down 1.
We have left Norwood in this game far too long. I mean,
I'll tell you, the turnovers,
here
unbelievable.
we go. Big defensive play.
Rich fakes it, and he gets the 42 going the opposite way. Faked it to Murphy off the right side and gave it back to 42 going the other way. And he gets 6, 7, 8 yards.
David submarine him, but he did get a couple of yards after the tackle.
He's a load.
Yeah, he got 5 there. I mean, if you get 5 yards on your first down play,
yeah, you're in good shape.
Right. You got the advantage goes to the offensive side of the ball.
Well, Norwood now needs to eat yards and clock, and I think they're just going to take their time. And as we said before, they're in 4-down territory all the way here.
You know, they've got a good kicker too. I mean, that kid has been booting the ball.
Yep, absolutely. 2nd and 5 on the 18. Handoff to Murphy around the right side.
Big
he gets
hit.
nothing. He lost a yard. Good pursuit by the line there.
Yeah, Brandon Malden stood him up, and Bobby Schmidt knocked him down.
Nick Simon came from behind and yanked his pins out.
And I'm going to tell you that he lost some yards there, too. So
yeah, he lost a couple. Good play by the defense. That's what we needed.
Yeah, they came up and got him big time before he had a chance to get moved.
Well, you know what big play that is, because if he makes 2 yards the other way, it's 3rd and 3.
Right.
Now it's 3rd and 7, and they may have to pass it.
Comes up to the line of scrimmage, and Adam Rich is he's under center. He's going to be under center here.
He's got the 2 usual backs. Wishbone, he fakes it, goes at that play around to the right side. He fakes to Murphy.
Nick Simon stands him up at the line of scrimmage.
Good defense. I mean, the entire right side of the line, defensive line gets in there. David Kariakis getting up. Big Sam Waterman.
Waterman made a nice play in there.
Yep, stayed at home.
Bobby Schmidt made a play in there. That was good defense by the Braves.
Well, that's the same little play they ran before, where they fake it to Murphy and they hand it off to Brown. And that time the Braves were not fooled at all.
All right, here's the play. I mean, this may be the play of the game right here.
Yeah,
4th down.
This is a biggie. They're
about
going
to
for
go.
it. Got to stop them here.
They're going for
going for the field goal.
And Adam Rich is their field
goal kicker. He's kicking well.
He is the jack of all trades for the.
Mark Sheeby's holding it. See if we can block their kick like they did our extra point. Snaps down. It's a good snap. Oh, it's blocked! Oh, no, it's Nick Simon right up the gut. Nick Simon in a big play. Woo, number 55 just sucked it right through the middle. I mean, he was untouched.
He just snuffed that one out.
Now, why didn't he catch that? He'd be still running.
Should have been looking for that ball.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, great play. So the Braves do come up big. They're going to take over on about the 26-yard line. Big play by the Braves. Nick Simon.
You know, we got all day here. 8:17 left.
All we need is an 8:16 drive to score.
Now we got Brandon Davis. BD is in the.
Yep, that doesn't surprise. Well, of course, Ollie's out. You have to. Give Brandon some playing time here. Hands off to the left side, and he's got good yardage. He's stacked up real fast. He got about 3 yards, and then got stacked up by the linebackers.
Good surge in there by Brandon.
Yep, I think he got a couple. I thought he had more yardage than that, but Norwood's defense closed that hole real fast.
They closed that hole pretty fast.
7:51 left. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we've got a timeout here by the officials. Yep, here we go. Brandon Davis deep back. And it's a pitch to him around right. He fumbles the ball. Picks it up, and he's going to be nailed for a loss.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. Well, Zummy pitched the ball, and it was a little bit high, but certainly catchable. I think Brandon might have taken his eye off the ball for a second there before he got it. That hurts. That's about an 8-10-yard loss.
Yeah, it puts us in very, very difficult position right now.
We got 3rd and 18. That makes it tough. You can't make those mistakes. Okay, we got Ulan out wide right. We got Kyle on the wide left. Davis is the only back.
Somebody needs to come up with a good throw here.
And here he is stepping back. He's got pressure, throws it long, and he's got Brandon Hammer.
All right, Brandon Hammer, nice job.
He did get the first down.
He did get the first down. What a play.
Boy, I tell you, nice poise by Zummy. He had that linebacker in his face, and he lays it out there perfectly to Brandon Hammer for a first down.
You know, Brandon Hammer has just done a tremendous job. I mean, he's playing John Parent's position.
Both ways.
Both sides of the ball. Brandon Hammer is...
he stepped up big.
He stepped up big, no question.
That's the break the Braves needed there. Gets him out of the hole. I'll tell you, it's a hell of a finish here, Elmer. We got 6:37 left.
6:37 left. The Braves down by 1 point.
1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. Let's keep moving. The refs are talking about something down here. We got a temporary timeout. I think it's the instant replay they're looking at. We got all the refs coming together.
Yeah, I don't know
for
what
something.
they would be talking about here because
I don't either. I mean, the ball's already been spotted, 1st down. I can't imagine what this is unless they're deciding where to go after the game. Let's go to Elmer's house. Well, the teams are all ready. The refs aren't.
You know, this kind of stops Braves' momentum a little bit here. I'm not sure what they could be discussing. I mean,
No idea. I mean, now there was somebody was yelling about the clock before. Maybe they're discussing what the clock should be. All right, the ref's talking to Kevin Seipel here, but I'm not sure what we're doing. Let's hope this isn't something going against the Braves. Kevin doesn't look too happy down here, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, still no indication of what's happened on the field here. It's definitely a first down for the Braves.
Okay, that's what it was. It was the clock. It should be 6 minutes and 57 seconds. And the whole thing was about the clock ran too much. So we're putting the clock back to 6:57. It took them 15 minutes to figure that one out. All right, we got 6:57. The Braves get 20 seconds extra here.
We will take any second that we can get.
You were always taking seconds. Most of it was off your plate, though.
Hunter. We're not on television. The fans can't see my my physique.
Suck it in, Elmer. They'll never know. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball in the 38.
That's why these IHTN shirts are black.
No stripes. We got blitzed by Norwood right up the middle of Bobby Schmidt. He's got a big gainer. He's bouncing over the left side.
Nice job by Bobby Schmidt.
Bobby Schmidt high steps over one tackler for a 15-yard gain.
That's how you get 15 yards. Give it to Bobby Schmidt up the middle.
Let me tell you, he gets in the secondary, and he is hell on wheels. He runs a little bit like Vicky.
I'll tell you. There's a lot of similarities.
He doesn't get it from Greg, I can tell you that.
Big boy.
All right, nice play, Bobby Schmidt.
Good wheels. Once he gets going, he gets in the secondary.
He gets both arms around that ball.
He looks for people to hit. That's the thing.
Why cut it wide when I can run over you? All right, we got 1st and 10. Ball's on the 45 of Norwood. And we got right up the middle. Oh, big hole, cutting around the right side.
Come on, Brandon.
Brandon's cutting. He's still on his feet.
All right,
balance by Brandon. Brandon gets 10, 11 yards for another first down. Brandon Davis.
I think he got he got a first down.
Yep, got 11 yards.
Yeah, he did.
Good balance there. He was hit, and he kept his balance, picked up a couple more.
First down, stops the clock, 6:09 left. Nice drive here, mixing it up a little bit. A little Brandon Davis, a little Bobby Schmidt.
Brandon Davis.
Brandon Hammer.
Sophomore, 5'10",
here we go. Now
192.
We're starting to see that this team has a little depth, has a little fight to it here.
Well, I think Norwood certainly isn't spent, but the more we keep moving the ball, the more disgruntled they get here.
I think we'll see a little Bobby Schmidt here. What do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised. Why fool around? There's Bobby, and they get him right as he gets the ball. They read that one beautifully. I think only 3 guys were in the backfield.
I'm not sure that play had that was blown up like right away.
Well, Bobby's out there holding his stomach like he might have gotten a helmet in the stomach or something. David Moore is going to come in for him. I don't think it's anything serious. Might have gotten the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Well, I think he got the ball and he got a head in his gut at the same time.
I agree with you. The helmet and the ball were there at the same time.
Clock moving, 5:14 left.
Brandon Davis and David Moore in the backfield now.
Crucial drive for the Braves.
2nd and 12. He lost 2 yards. Here comes Norwood again, and there's Davis up the gut. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So we're going to have 3rd and 10.
Well, this brings up one of the most critical plays of the game right here.
Absolutely. Well, we're 4-down territory here. You
right.
got it. You may not get down here again. They still got to. We've run the same play twice.
Right.
I mean, same 2 plays 4 times. You got to mix it up a little bit here. Kyle Arnold brings the play into Zummy. 3rd and 10, ball on the 35. Braves need a first down.
Let's see, we've thrown it to Hammer every time we needed a crucial play like this.
Yeah, we may have to call a timeout here. I don't think, we call it timeout. Brandon's confused in the backfield there. I wasn't sure what the play was. That's all right. We got plenty of time, so call the timeout, get the play off right.
Well, and that shows, Brandon's in there spelling Ollie Kendall. And, you know, he hasn't run as many plays with the first unit as Ollie has, or as David has. So, you know, he has a little confusion out there.
Well, you know, this has to be a special play, too, because this is a big play,
it's
3rd 10.
Huge play.
So
make sure part of the game.
Make sure you understand the plays, call a timeout, and let's get regrouped.
And you are right, is that we are in 4-down territory. So, you know, we don't have to air it out for 20 yards.
Let's get 6-7 in this play and then get the first down.
Yeah, we could do a lot of things here. We could, you know, quick out pass, a little slant.
Zummi's been pretty successful with that rollout, you know, and throwing that little 6, 7, 8 yard pass. I wouldn't be surprised to do that.
Sometimes he hits Brandon in the slot. From the slot, he hits him right up the guts, you know.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's a lot of things we can do.
All right, here we go. We're back to 3rd and 10. We've got single back David Moore in the backfield. We got 4 wides, 2 on each side.
2 slots.
He's got time. Zummi throws out, and it's going to be overthrown. Good defense, I'll tell you. Brandon was open right down the middle.
Kyle Arnold had two defenders on him.
Brandon Hammer was wide open at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and we really.
Well, that's a shame. All right, we got 4th down. We're going to be going for it, but he threw that ball to Kyle, and Kyle had double coverage, so it's tough to slip it in there.
Well, big play here. Big play here.
4:18 left, Omer.
I mean, obviously, if we don't make the first down, Norwood's going to get the ball back and just try to pound it and waste the clock.
You watch this. I think they're going to start bringing the linebackers here. I would be surprised if they don't blitz somebody. All right, here we go. Single back set, David Moore. Again, same formation as last time. 2 slots, 2 wides. In motion is Brandon.
Good defense.
Plenty of time. He throws over the middle. Incomplete. Throwing for Nick Hewlin. Threw it a little bit high. Oh, boy. He had a little crease there. I mean, good pass would have been there, but he threw it about a foot too high.
Well, 4:13 left. We're down by a point. Norwood gets the ball. They, you know, if they only need a couple first downs.
Yep. No,
so we really have to stop him 3 and out. I mean, that's our job right now. Stop him 3 and out. Get the ball back in good field position.
The crazy thing is, we've outplayed him this entire half.
Yeah, we have.
And the defense has played very well. Ollie Kendall is back in.
Yeah, Ollie's shaking off that.
All right, here's that same handoff to the fullback. He stopped that
2-yard
loss.
That's 88, Kledakis.
John Kledakis,
in there, John Kledakis.
Kendall.
Yeah, that was a nice play. I mean,
Ollie sucked up David Kariakis in the bottom. Ollie's still hobbling, but he's out there. You know, they do that fake to Murphy, and then they give it to Brown.
Well, that was a 4-yard loss. I mean, that
yeah,
really
and
puts
that
them,
hasn't worked the last 3 times they've done it. So let's do it again.
Puts them off of their schedule. You know, now they need.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to put it up. I think
they're not.
Trust their defense.
They're not going to put it up.
Yep. Adams' hands. Oh, what a hit again! John Kledakis
again. He
absolutely
blew it up.
Murphy in the backfield. I mean, nobody touched him. He knocked him for a 10-yard.
How about that? 2 big plays by John Kledakis.
John Kledakis came to play tonight, baby.
I don't know where they're set their spot in the ball. I mean, he got him for much more of a loss than that.
I'm looking over here in the booth, and Coach Studley's smiling.
Oh, no.
No, never mind. Never mind. All right, here's the big play now. We got 3rd and long, about 18 yards, looks like. We need a good rush here. Now, watch that little delay handoff to Murphy.
Clock just going under 3 minutes.
Yeah, 2:57. Here we go. We got 3rd and 17 or 18. It is a hand. No, Rich keeps it. He throws it out, and it's incomplete.
Stops the clock.
Stops the clock, and it would have been only 4th and 10 anyway.
Yeah,
oh, that's a big play. Good coverage.
Well, the defense stood up, come up big.
Absolutely.
Here we go. We're going to get the ball back. We've got 2 timeouts, 2:48 left. We're going to get the ball pretty good field position.
Number 3 plays, they lost 18 yards.
Yeah, they lost
18 yards.
8 yards.
Well, 8 yards. What the heck? I never could have added and subtract.
Hunter,
it was a quiz.
Are you
passed.
trying to confuse me? It's not that hard.
It worked before. All right, here we go. 4th and 18. Good snap back. Gets away a high but short kick. Let's see what Cole's going to do. Oh, he's smothered. Man, that took some guts not to fair catch that. They're going to try the handoff to Willis again, but I'll tell you, there were 2 Norwood guys on top of him when he caught the ball. He held on.
I don't think he knows the meaning of fair catch.
I think
Fair catch it.
I think Brad told him, if you put your hand up, you're dead meat.
Please fair catch it.
Brad said there will be no fair catches in this
Oh,
family.
man. I mean, that's a little too exciting for me.
All right, well, he did hold on to the ball, thank goodness. Good catch by Kuzno. So the Braves have it. Here we go, 2:41 left. Got it on their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Let's see what we do here. Let's see.
Brandon Davis deep. David Moore blocking back. They hand it, fake it. Oh, Zummy gets away from one guy, throws it out to David Moore, a gain of about 16 yards down the right side. Very nice play by Zummy. He avoided one tackle, got his poise, and threw it down to David Moore for about a 16-yard gain. Now David comes up limping.
Man.
Woo! Let's see if Bobby Schmidt's healthy again to get back in there. David got dinged a little bit. He's going to be all right, but he got a stinger on that one. Hope he's going to be all right.
You know, he hurt that leg.
There comes Bobby Schmidt back in. All right.
Wow. That was an exciting play.
That was nice. You know, Elmer, we got 2:24 left here, and if we can get down about 20 more yards, we're certainly in Zach's range.
Right, but I don't want to.
I don't either. I'm looking at possibilities here.
We don't want to leave this to a field goal. We want to score.
Handoff, mixed play. Oh, Bobby Schmidt gets it in the backfield. That was a mixed play. I think Zummy was going one way and Bobby the other. All right, we're down under 2 minutes now. That hurt. 2nd down, loss of 2.
We need to step it up a little bit too. We need to get
Offense
these plays
needs
in
to
there.
learn these plays.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, how can you not know the play is the second game of the year, right or left?
Yeah, that was not good. But you know, here it is, second and 11. It's gotta be a
1:36
pass.
left.
It's going to be a pass, and we'll probably look for Brandon Hammer again.
He is
Look
going
out! Look
back
out!
in
Look out! Behind you!
Throws it out, and it's complete to Bobby Schmidt for about a 4-yard gain. He's out of bounds, stops the clock, 1:28 to go.
Well, Zummy had somebody, number 32 for Norwood, coming right up behind him.
You know, Zummy's going to be dreaming
Rob
of blue.
McQueen.
Zummy's going to have nightmares about blue and white tonight.
I'm with you. Brings up a 3rd down. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. That was a good move.
Yep, so we got 3rd and 7. He got 3 yards.
You know, every time he's rolling out, though, I mean, he's had somebody chasing him.
Yep.
Here, so we got to do a little bit more
and it's usually from the
contained
back,
blocking. Right.
From the back sides where it's coming.
Right.
We got Arnold split wide left. Hammer down the right. Single back. Davis. Somebody's back. It's a draw play. And up the middle is Davis. He gets about
Well, we need to
4.
call time right here.
Yeah, you need a timeout right here. We're down to 1:21. They do call timeout. We're going to have 4th down, and it looks like about 5 to go. This is going to be a big 4th down play here.
Well, this is
It's an exciting finish.
pretty much the game is on the line. Okay. Brandon Davis that was a pretty good call there, but Norwood had snuffed it out. He got by the initial rush of the.
Got past the line.
He got past the line, but the linebackers didn't. They stayed home and made a nice play. So.
Well, this is a nice coming out party for Brandon Davis because, you know, with John Perrin down, who knows how long that'll be, so we're going to need him.
Right. This is David Kiriakis in the ball game right now.
All right, good little power running in there. He's going to replace Feigelson, Matt Feigelson.
Brandon's out, coming out.
Brandon's a big guy. I haven't seen him since last year. He looks like he's twice as big.
Yeah, he's put on a lot of
He's 192 pounds.
He's got some speed.
All right, here we go. 4th down, 5 yards to go.
But this game is going to be decided at the arms of number 12, Zummy Zan.
Kiriakis in the slot left, 2 wides, and we've got is it Bobby Schmidt in the backfield. I think you'll see a pass here, be my guess. Here comes Norwood. He's back. He throws. Oh! In and out of the hands of David Kiriakis. I'll tell you who made that play. They blitzed number 32, Rob McQueen, and he put so much pressure on Zummy he had to throw it early. Oh, that's a killer. 1:18 to go.
1:18 to go.
Give Norwood credit on that. Coach Studley over here saying we've got to strip the ball.
Yeah, we need the ball back.
We've got to strip the ball. So we're running. Indian Hills, they've outplayed Norwood this half, but they haven't been able to get us on the board except for 1 touchdown.
Right.
And that extra point that was blocked is looming big.
Well, the extra point's looming big.
Mistakes.
Our turnover after our interception.
Well, that's interesting. He went back and took a knee.
Well, he's going to take a knee. I think he can do that.
Well, he's going to waste all our. He's going to waste all our timeouts. That's good. Good move. That's the last one, isn't it? Oh, now we got a penalty flag. I think that's on Norwood.
I didn't see a penalty out there, Chip.
I didn't either, but I think it was a mouthing off or something because he's it was way after the play.
That's excessive celebration, don't you think?
No, this isn't.
2 hands to the head.
I think it means you got an Excedrin headache.
Huh?
I should know that. What is that?
We got to readjust our toupee.
Oh God, they're gonna fire us or reduce our pay, one of the two.
Well, I think this is, it doesn't look good for the Braves right now. We've had some flashes of good play. I mean, Brandon Hammer's come up with 2 big receptions.
He's had a great game.
But our offense, generally speaking, has been just out of sync.
Well, our defense has played, I think, the way we expected. They played a good game. We had a couple little slips in the first quarter, first half, but frankly, the defense has played well. Norwood's got 14 points, and offense hasn't been able to put much on the board.
Yeah. No, we really have to go back and get a little bit more whatever. 2 hands on the head is decline.
Yeah, they're declining, so they don't get the play over. Well, here's the timeout, Indian Hill. That's their last one, I believe. The scoreboard's kind of messed up. You can't read it. But I think that's the last timeout. We got 1:14 left on the clock. 2nd and 10, ball on the 38-yard of Norwood. Norwood's ball. It is 2nd and 12. Well, it has to be. Well, if they declined it, the play stood, so it is a 2-yard loss because he took a knee. So it is 2nd and 12.
You got to say that the Norwood kids came in here with a lot of enthusiasm. You know what I mean? They
give them credit. They played a hell of a game.
Yeah, they played a great game. And as billed, Matt Murphy did a great job.
One big run by him killed us.
Right.
Yeah, but they've done a good job of containing him for the most part, but he's had a couple biggies. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12, 1:14 left. And they're going to take another knee. The smart thing there is when he goes down, you can't claw the ball away. I mean, he's down.
Right. No.
There's no way to to pull the ball out. That's good coaching. Now they'll waste as much clock as they can here. And then Hill's going to get the ball back with, 10 seconds? Not even that.
It is 3rd down and 12. No, the game's over.
3rd and 18. Yeah, it's
over.
over.
They can run out the clock.
We don't have any timeouts. So
we
they
don't
can
have
run
any
it out.
timeouts.
Yep. They'll take a knee here, and then that'll be it.
And wait for 4th down.
Oh, the heartbreaker. Rich goes back again, takes a knee, about a 5-yard loss, but that's it, folks. We're down to 25 seconds. It's 4th down, and Norwood can watch the clock run out. A big victory for Norwood. Well-coached game by them, and the Braves go away disappointed, unfortunately.
Well, you're watching this game on the Indian Hill Television Network. It's produced and directed by the students on the field. And the Norwood fans are absolutely decidedly
Norwood
excited.
coaches are loving it.
Yeah.
Norwood players are loving it. There it is.
That's the end of the ball game. This is Elmer Cole, and for Chip Hunter. We've had a great time bringing you this game. A little bit disappointed ending for the Braves, but there's another game next week, and they'll come out and play hard.
We'll play Reading at Reading, and the final score from Tomahawk Stadium is Norwood 14, your Indian Hill Braves 13.
See you next week.
Thanks.